major things that is going on right now in the United States is human trafficking. Human trafficking is a major ordeal in the United States. This occurs each and every day. It occurs to anybody, any race, any religion. It can be even from kids all the way up to adults. This is such a problem that even law enforcement has no idea how to address the issues because there's so many traffickers that they can't catch them all. They have no idea even how to trace a single person back to the trafficker or even save them, much less find them. Human trafficking has to deal with what it is, what the statistics are, who the victims are, and the ways of many prevention. Human trafficking is such a big problem. According to the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, human trafficking involves the use of force, fraud, or coercion, or some type of labor or commercial sex act. This can happen to anybody, any age, anything. And they are taking these people and they are transporting them all over to different hubs, different places in the United States, to so many busy cities. And these people, mostly girls, are being trafficked and nobody even knows anything about it. It is also known as a slave trade. Basically, they take these victims and they take them across, even into foreign countries, and they use them for whatever they want them to do, as far as, sex trades or work or whatever. They use them for that. They are like slaves because they do whatever they want because they feel like they are the victims to something that they can't get out of. So they're stuck in a place where they can't even go anywhere or say anything to anyone. Traffickers target victims who are the most vulnerable, such as somebody walking down the street that is homeless, someone that has run away, someone that has a situation and they're trying to get out of. They go and they get those people and they take them to wherever they want because these people think, the victims think, that they are going to be in a safer place just by going with these people, with these traffickers. This is such a hidden crime that even the victims won't even speak out about it. The victims are so scared and so afraid that they don't even speak out to police. They won't speak out to anyone because this is such a bad thing. They have no idea how to even talk about it. According to Hepburn and Simon, the U.S. is one of the top 10 destinations for human trafficking, with tens of thousands of people trafficked into the country every year. There have been reports of trafficking in over 90 U.S. cities. So many cities, as far as the busiest cities, have been what they use as far as how they get these victims, how they go about taking these victims from one place to another. They will take them and they will shuttle them through trains, through different automobiles, through anything, just to get them to have their way with them. According to DoSomething.org, many victims are runaway girls who were sexually abused as children. These sexually abused girls have no idea, and they just go along with it because they think that these people are going to take care of them, and when in reality they're not. What they're going to do is they're going to take them and they're going to exploit them and use them for whatever they want them to do, such as sex trades, such as labor, anything that they can get out of these little girls, they're going to use them for. The average age of a victim in the sex trade or in the human trafficking is 12 to 14 years old. 12 to 14. Many victims range from ages of 1 all the way up to 18. So someone's baby could be included in that. According to Williams, traffickers most often prey on individuals who are poor, vulnerable, in an unsafe or unstable living situation, or in search of a better or different life. They have no other way. They think that they have this way of conning them into doing this, so they think that their only way out is to go with these traffickers because they'll tell them anything. They'll trap them and they'll take them in there and they'll take everything away from them, strip them away from everything just to take these people away. According to Ark of Hope for Children.org, children are often targeted because they're deemed easier to manipulate than adults. Most children won't put up that fight. A lot of adults would. So their children are so much easier because children, more than likely, they can't stand an adult taking them away anyway. So these children are easier to take into there. Younger girls do bring more money. They want the younger girls because they do put them into sex trafficking and they do use them into labor, so they bring more money. And what this business does, or what this thing is it's a money thing. They are in it for this money and what they can get out of these people. 300,000 children end up being trafficked. Out of those 300,000 children, there are also other statistics as well. Men include 13%. Women are 80% and transgender are 7%. There are a lot of ways that we can prevent this. The prevention is different kinds of outlines, different types of hotlines, different types of protection acts that will protect these victims from these type of things. According to Garza, the TVPA, which is Trafficking Victims Protection Act, may be utilized to protect victims of this heinous crime. This is such a bad crime that so many people have no idea even what it is or how to even prevent this. The Trafficking Victims Protection Act enables these victims to come in and to actually talk about it and to actually find somebody that they can talk to and actually get them away from all of this human trafficking, to help them cope with all the things that they've been through with it. Justice for Victims of Trafficking Act in 2015 is also the same thing. It deals with the victims. It deals with bringing justice to those people, and as far as the traffickers that do this kind of thing. Also, there's a hotline number that can be reached 24/7. It's 1-888-373-7888. This hotline number is available for anybody. Anybody can call that hotline number to get help, to get assistance, to help somebody who is in a trafficking situation that can't get out. These people can call this number. There are also law enforcement right now that are actually reaching out, trying to reach out to young women, young girls, whoever at night, that are sitting there getting into cars and stuff to actually have protection. And if they don't want to carry a firearm, they actually want them to have something, because if they don't, these traffickers will take them, they will con them, they will zip tie their windshield and, or not windshield, windows and stuff. They will actually use this to get these women and con them into going with them and getting them to have no way out. Also, for another prevention thing, they do actually go in, they do actually, have numerous people that actually have studied this and actually will help reach out to them. In conclusion, human trafficking is such a major ordeal in the United States. This is something that is not just, it's not a joke, it's actually for real. They are reaching out even in cell phones, in schools, everywhere, to try to get these victims and try to take them and try to do whatever they want to with them. Human trafficking consists of what it is, the statistics, the victims, and the various ways of prevention. Anyone can help someone with this, and we all need to come together and try to figure out more ways to prevent this, because this is something that is a big ordeal and it's going on so much right now, and especially nowadays, so many people don't even know how to get out of it. So it's up to us to come together and try to figure out more ways to help prevent this heinous crime. Thank you.